Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inside Out Smile. I'm your host, Dr. Amber Q, and I am recording this podcast literally a few hours before it is released, which is quite unusual. I like to record it several hours prior to release, but it's Ramadan, I'm up, it's the early hours of the morning, and some news has just broken, or maybe it broke a few hours ago and I've just seen it now. And it concerns the Iranian embassy in Syria. Oops. Bit of an unfiltered episode today. That was some broccoli in the microwave. I'm trying out new pasta, which is actually made from pea flour, so green pea flour. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. But in any case, you probably won't see this on mainstream media, or it'll be diluted, convoluted, manipulated, and you might think, what the heck am I talking about? But if you check out Richard Medhurst that I was talking about last week's episode, check out his YouTube channel and it's all on there. And maybe the occupiers have done that to distract from Al-Shifa Hospital and the atrocities there. But yeah, have a listen to Richard Medhurst's YouTube channel. And I think suffice to say, the world is becoming, I've said this before, more and more chaotic day by day and more unstable. And I think it becomes really important for us to all wake up, quite frankly, and to educate ourselves and to utilize our critical thinking skills, or to develop them, because you really can't, living in the world today, you just cannot have your head stuck in the sand. It's just too dangerous to be uninformed or misinformed. And when I say dangerous, I mean dangerous in so many ways, in terms of your humanity or your morality, on the right side of history. And also, I think, really for your own safety. And we can talk more about that in another episode. But I think, lots to think about. And please, as I always say, please do not look at mainstream media, because they're not going to give you the truth. They're not even being ethical journalists, or even they're not actually doing their job at all, because they're not, it's not even about being ethical, it's just about reporting the facts, which they don't want to do. So please check out independent journalists. And as I've said, Richard Medhurst is my favourite. So please do check him out on YouTube. He's also got Substack, I think, as well as a few other things. But I mainly listen to him on YouTube. So yes, please do Google him, Richard Medhurst. And until the next episode, let's all just think for ourselves about what's really happening in the world and why. Until the next episode, let's all create connection and not just change lives, but save lives.